Welcome, everyone, to tonight's broadcast. It's the Buckeye baseball broadcast as Nelsonville-York prepares for its senior night activities against the, going to be playing the Alexander Spartans here today. Nelsonville-York Athletic Director Jay Kline is going to be your MC.
Check 2, 3, 4.
And we'll let him take it.
Guys, are you ready? We ready over here? Okay, be ready.
Welcome everybody to a beautiful May 1st day here at Nelsonville-York High School. We want to honor our seniors today and their efforts over the past years for Nelsonville-York baseball. So beginning, we'll start off here, Landon Nungester. Landon's escorted by mom, Alicia, dad, Charles, and Charlie, sister. Most memorable moment coming back to Nelsonville-York his freshman year, and his plans after graduation are to join the workforce and possibly join the military. Again, Landon Nungester. Zach Richardson. Zach is escorted by his mom, Beth, Jordan, and his sibling, as he called him, Cody Welch. His most memorable moment is pitching in his JV uniform for the varsity his freshman year, and his plans after graduation are to go to Wittenberg to continue his academic career. Zach Richardson. And final senior to be honored today, is Levi Snedden. Levi is being escorted by his mom and dad, Stacy and Tim. He has sister Gracie on here, but she didn't make it. All right, well, that makes a good excuse. Most memorable moment, Logan Meek running into the fence at full speed against Meggs. Plans after graduation, enlist in the Army National Guard as a Black Hawk helicopter repairman, and then joining Ohio State Patrol. Levi Snedden. So again, guys, you go ahead and meet up with them. Again, we want to thank our seniors for their dedication throughout their years here at Nelsonville-York. We also want to congratulate the Alexander seniors, and we hope both teams have great success in the tournament. Thank you, everybody.
Now, whenever they say play ball, play ball.
All right, so we want to congratulate our seniors. And looking forward to a big ball game from those three seniors today.
Yes. Levi Snedden, a senior for the Buckeyes. He's starting in left field, and he'll be batting sixth. And right field will be Landon Nungester, another senior for the Buckeyes. He'll be batting seventh. And on the mound for the Buckeyes will be senior Zach Richardson. He'll be batting ninth for the Buckeyes.
All three seniors have a chance to make an impact early on in this one. Jim, we missed it, but the Buckeye baseball team got their first victory. Defeated River Valley last night. Good victory, 8-6, I believe.
Good victory for the Buckeyes.
I believe it was 8-6, maybe an 8-5. I think it was 8-6 though. And so they're going to try to carry that momentum here today and try to defeat the Alexander Spartans. Spartans bring a good ball club, though, to Nelsonville-York.
Yeah, and hopefully the Buckeyes, as you said, can get another victory, make it 2 in a row.
Our broadcast today, as you'll hear reads and see some ads from them throughout, our partners, C&J Tax and Financial Services, Fred Wolfe Automotive, Loge Insurance, Farmers Banking Center of Nelsonville, Attitudes and Company, And then P&J Auto Service Center, Docks Towing. We thank our spring sponsors who have been with us. This was a little bit up in the air in terms of weather. We had some rain in the area pretty much all day, but it's left, and we've got some pretty decent sunshine coming in a little bit. So partly cloudy, a couple dark clouds, but nothing that should scare away our game today.
Yeah, it looked like the rain was by us, at least the majority of it. There
Yep.
might just be a couple sprinkles, but that should be about it if we even get it.
Yeah, it can stay away. We don't need it.
So Alexander coming in at 6-13 overall, 2-8 in the Ohio division of the TVC, and the Buckeyes 1-13 now overall, and 1-8 in the Ohio division of the TVC. I believe Alexander defeated the Buckeyes over at Alexander 10-0 earlier in the season.
Well, now they've seen them, and they got them at home now. We'll see how it fares out to be.
And so you had mentioned to me when I got here, the softball game, I believe, was postponed.
It's been postponed. I think the field up there was just a little too wet. It is a little bit higher up there, and down here on the field, it must have drained better off on the baseball field. But they're talking about rescheduling that. We've heard maybe for Tuesday, but Tuesday is supposed to have a lot of rain in the area too.
Really?
So we'll just have to see. I don't know if any of that's official. It's just what they've been kind of bannering around.
So again, the Buckeyes will be trying to make it 2 in a row here, get on a little bit
Absolutely.
winning streak.
Well, we are kind of coming to the close of the regular season. There's about a week and a half of ball games left, and they'll get as many of them in as they possibly can. We did have a game against Miller that's been postponed or canceled altogether. I'm not sure yet in terms of how they'll do that. There's so many games in so many days that it'd be hard to get those in once they do get the rain. So we'll just have to wait and see.
And with Miller being a non-league game,
Right.
it may very well just be canceled, but we'll find out the answer to that later.
Yep.
Buckeyes play, I believe they're scheduled to play tomorrow at Southern.
At Southern, yes.
And then Monday they play at Meggs.
Mm-hmm. And then we had softball, I believe, on the schedule for Wednesday of next week. No, I have, I did. Bern Union. Playing Bern Union. And then baseball again on Friday as a home game against Waterford. And the following Monday would be the softball team against Waterford. And that would wrap up the home games of the regular season before they get ready for postseason. So May 1, and it's come fast.
Yes, it has. Of course, the baseball and softball season,
Yeah, they're quick
they
anyway.
pack it in.
They got 6 weeks to get all the games in, so at least it feels that way for the most part. But it's been a lot of fun to see the baseball and softball teams grow a little bit this year. Relatively low number of seniors, as we saw 3 here today for the baseball team, just 1 for the softball team. And so you've got young clubs. You've got young clubs on both sides of it, and both teams are going through some growing pains, but also I think learning a lot and getting better as they go. As we saw was evident with last night, the Buckeyes baseball team getting their first win, as we said a little earlier, doing so against River Valley.
Well, and you think about it, Buckeyes getting that win. When we were here last doing the softball game,
Right. They had
Buckeyes
Wellston
only
on the
lost
ropes.
to Wellston 2-1. Wellston, it was tied 1-1. Wellston scoring a run in the top of the 7th and winning the game 2-1. Wellston in second place, just 1 game behind Athens in the Ohio division of the TVC.
Right. So it just shows you that this Buckeye team is growing and could have a really bright future next year. We hope to be back out here next year to see it. Well, we've got our Blues. They've made it out to home plate. We got the exchange of the lineup cards coming up, and then we'll get to action.
Head coach for Alexander, Matt Harris, and for the Buckeyes, Josh Stalter. meeting with the umpires. Assistant coach for the Buckeyes, Chad Emmon. Assistant coaches for the Spartans, Colby Carsey and Isaac York. Spartans to lead off the top of the first will have Noah Ray batting first, then Riley Abfall second, and Mike McKibben third.
And hopefully that's it. Got to put the switch on your usual.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's it.
Today the Buckeyes will have leading off Stevie Blair. He'll be playing second base. Walker Stone batting second, playing center field. Jackson Woolham at third base, batting third. Cleanup hitter Cam Sullivan playing shortstop. And Peyton Hivner, the catcher, batting fifth. Levi Snedden batting sixth. He's in left field. Landon Nungester in right field, batting seventh. Trevor Boggs at first base, batting eighth. And Zach Richardson on the mound for the Buckeyes. And again, batting ninth.
So our seniors in the lineup, when they get around to it, will be 6, 7, and 9 on the hitting order. We'll try to talk to them as much as possible.
Again, for Alexander, leading off will be Noah Ray. He's playing center field for the Spartans. Batting second is Riley Abfall. Pitching, and Mike McKibben will be at second base. Batting third, Cameron Chickey will be batting cleanup at first base. Connor Barnhouse batting fifth for the Spartans, playing third base. Carter Abfall will be batting sixth. At shortstop, the DH will be Bryce Stack. And he's DHing for Nolan Jenkins, who will be catching in the seventh spot. Batting eighth will be Nick Jones. The Spartans playing right field. And batting ninth, Aiden Ross playing left field.
You see at the home plate, the 3 seniors for the Buckeyes, meeting along with coaches and captains.
Again, as athletic director Jay Kline referred to there at the beginning, beautiful day here in the valley here on May 1st.
Yep.
It's a little chilly and the wind blowing, but we're dressed for it, so we'll be okay.
It could be snowing.
So it could always be worse.
It could be snowing, so I'll just leave it at that.
Senior night here at Nelsonville-York for the baseball team.
And we go into Landon Nungester. He's been fun to watch out there. He seems to be, I mean, I've only got to talk to him a little bit, but he seems to be a bit of a character. He was talking one day about, they were getting warmed up and everything he was talking was fishing. And that's all he was worried about. That's all he was thinking about. And he's like, I hope it doesn't rain because I want to get this game in and want to go fishing after this. So, but it seems like a great young man, great young gentleman, and hopefully he has a big day here on senior night. As soon as we talk about the weather, we get the kick up of the wind. Levi Snedden, a multi-sport athlete as well. We've seen him out on the football field. I know at one point he played basketball. He's also a trap shooter. Goes out there and shoots that for the club team, I believe. And pretty good little baseball player as well.
Yeah, on the football team, he was the holder, I believe.
And he made some big plays receiving, too.
Yes,
they had him as a receiver, and he made a couple key plays throughout the season, but he was somebody they could rely on for those hands, and he does a nice job catching out in left field as well. And then Zach Richardson, a former wrestler. Baseball's been his #1 sport forever. And he's worked a lot to get himself better on the mound. Also the field captain of the marching band. And so as far as pep band, marching band, concert band, as much all of them that he can get out there, he does that as well. So 3 well-rounded seniors for the Buckeye baseball team.
Of course, Zach joined us on the softball
Right.
broadcast.
Yep.
Was that last week or the week before? Not too long
Richardson
ago.
is aspiring sports broadcaster and reporter. Does some internship at WAIS WSCO in the mornings, does their sports reports, been on our broadcasts several times.
Seems like a go-getter.
Yeah.
Of course, Spartans, the visiting team, will be batting first. About ready to get this game underway here at Nelsonville-York. Wind really blowing right now.
Right as we're getting started, yes.
Headphones are like earmuffs. They really feel good.
Just got to block the wind from the microphone as much as we can.
And the Buckeyes will take the field.
I think it's important the Buckeyes get off to a good start here. We joked around earlier about the first 3 batters for the Spartans, and maybe that's all they would see. But I think it is important. You get senior night, you got your emotions going. The Buckeyes want to play for their senior leaders, and you're going to have a little more energy. But if you come out and get a 1-2-3, that can really spark your bats to come in the bottom of the order or bottom of the lineup.
Again, in case you just joined us, the Buckeyes got their first win over
did.
River Valley last night. And again, we mentioned the game before that. They played Wellston, the second place team in the Ohio Division. The Buckeyes only lost 2-1 to the Golden Rockets.
And had them on the ropes, had them up until the last inning. Was at the bottom or top of the 6th. They were leading 1-0, gave up a run, and then in the top of the 7th, Wellston got the second run, and that was it.
Again, Zach Richardson on the mound for the Buckeyes.
Throws a lot of different pitches out there. Will sometimes settle into a routine of ones that he likes, but he's got a lot of options. That's a good thing about what he can do for you out there on the hill is just, he's got splitters and he's got curveballs and he's got, of course, the fastball changeups, those sort of things. But he's got a couple other what you call junk pitches that he can throw out there and just keep you guessing.
A lot of change of direction and change of speeds.
Yep.
Trying to keep those batters off balance.
And that's his game. He's not going to be an overpowering pitcher where he's just going to throw high heat all the time. He's a pitcher. He's playing chess out there. He's moving the ball around and seeing what he can do to keep you off balance. You said it right.
Again, Noah Ray will lead off for the Spartans to get this game underway. Be Noah Ray, Riley Abfall, and Mike McKibben coming up here in the top of the first. Zach Richardson delivers the first pitch, and this game is underway. That's a ball. One 1-0 pitch by Zach Richardson, and that's strike one call. One. And a shot towards Levi Snedden in left field, camping under it. He makes the catch, one down.
Good job by Sneddon.
Riley Abfall will now hit for the Spartans. The Alexander pitcher. He'll be starting against the Buckeyes on the mound. Richardson squared around the bunt, and he pulled it back and strike one call.
Fred Wolfe Automotive replay. Shows a strike.
0-1. A little bit high, 1-1. Zach Richardson delivers the 1-1. Strike two call, 1-2. One out, nobody on for the Spartans here in the top of the first. One-two pitch. Ooh, and that looked awful close.
Ooh.
Looked too close to take.
Yeah.
But good eye.
Change of speed and looked
Good.
like it settled right in there.
Good eye by Riley Abfall, as the umpire called it a ball.
Yeah, better than mine.
And a swing and a miss. Zach Richardson gets Riley Abfall on strikes. And now Mike McKibben will hit.
The Fred Wolfe Automotive instant replay. Strike three.
Strike one call, Zach Richardson.
And the catcher might have just iced him. threw the ball over his head. Just testing his rhythm.
One pitch to McKibben. And a ground ball hit the third. Willem gobbles it up. There's the first low throw. And it goes by. And the runner will head on down to second.
Yeah, it looked like it came out of his hand a little off on the third base on the throw there. Almost like a palm ball. Like it didn't have much of the spin off of it, which essentially created a drop ball for first base to catch.
So Mike McKibben on second, two down here in the top of the first. Now batting the cleanup hitter, Cameron Chickey. Richardson now out of the stretch, and that's popped up, and that will be out of play down the first base line. Fans scattering a little bit. A 1 pitch, and it hit him. So Cameron Chickey will head on down to first, and the Spartans will have him at first and second, two out here in the top of the first.
I think he got him with the curveball. He'll be all right. Now he's got to contend with the people that he almost hit with that foul ball.
Now batting Connor Barnhouse for the Spartans. And a little looper towards right field. It's going to fall for a base hit. Let's see if they send him. They do. And the ball gets by the right fielder. Runners move up to second and third, and Alexander has a 1-0 lead.
Puts runners on second and third, as you said. 2 outs, though.
So first 2 batters were out for Alexander, and they got a little 2-out rally going on here. They get one across and have him at second and third, 2 down. Carter Abfall at the plate. That's ball 1. One-0 pitch, and that's fouled off. Count evens at 1-1. And Zach Richardson steps off. Runners at second and third, 2 down. 1-0 Spartans here in the top of the first. And that strike 2 call. 1-2 the count on Carter Abfall. And a shot heading towards right field, and it's going to fall for a hit. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. So Carter Abfall with a base hit and 2 RBIs.
Yeah, a couple consecutive just shallow hits over towards right field.
Spartans up 3-0 now. Batting is Bryce Stack, DH. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. And that's fouled back. Of course, these 3 runs by the Spartans unearned.
Right. But they'll still take them.
Pitch, and that's fouled back. Richardson quickly ahead 0-2 on Bryce Stack.
It's 2 in a row. He was heading towards their bus out there.
Pitch.
Ooh, took a lot off of it.
The ball.
Throw down there with the catcher. Making sure that the runner pays attention.
1-2 count on Bryce Stack. Pitch. Strike 3 call. So the Spartans are done in the top of the first, but they score 3 times. They lead the Buckeyes 3-0 as we head to the home half of the first inning.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm Dave Loge with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville. Serving clients in Southeast Ohio, I can help you with your Medicare Advantage plan and Medicare Supplement Plan questions and choices. If you're new to Medicare, or if you have questions on your current plan, give me a call. I'm here to help. 753-3376. There's no cost to you for your consultation. The insurance company pays me, not you. Give me a call today. 753-3376.
And welcome back to this Buckeye Baseball broadcast presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services. Buckeyes will have Stevie Blair, Walker Stone, and Jackson Woolham here in the bottom of the first, and hopefully more.
Yeah, they need to answer those 3 runs, all 3 unearned. They had the 2 outs, and then it was just error after error that got to that point. So they got to make some things happen on their own from the plate.
Getting Riley Abfall on the mound for Alexander.
Pretty hard thrower. Just watching his warm up, he's letting it rip out there. It's a high over the shoulder release.
Stevie Blair will try to get something going here for the Buckeyes, the leadoff hitter.
Wind playing tricks with our camera, blowing it around.
Abfall with the pitch. And a ground ball, slow ground ball. Shortstop charges, throws, and they get him.
Good charge over at short.
Yeah, that was Carter Abfall. If he lays back on that,
Yep.
Stevie Blair's definitely going to be safe.
Absolutely. Blair's got enough speed for it, and it hit the grass where we've had the moisture. It slowed it down, but he realized that, recognized it, scooped it up, and tossed it over. Good hard throw.
Walker Stone now at the plate for the Buckeyes. And that fouls that one off. 0-1 to count.
Excuse me, swing on that one. Walker Stone was inducted today into the National Technical Honor Society out at Tri-County.
Line shot, base hit. Center fielder will come over and get it back into the infield.
Good way to
Nice
celebrate that.
Nice shot by Walker Stone. He's aboard at first base. One down for the Buckeyes, and Jackson Willem at the plate, the Buckeye third baseman.
Stone, a member of the sports medicine class program at Tri-County, and as I said, congratulations being inducted to the National Honor Society, Technical Honor Society.
Riley Abfall with the pitch, and that hits Jackson Willem. So he'll head to first, and Stone will head to second.
They'll take it.
Buckeyes one out, runners first and second, and Cam Sullivan at the plate, the cleanup hitter for the Buckeyes.
Well, let's see him clean it up. Sullivan, good baseball player, good hitter.
Strike one.
Watches the first one go. Now he's seen it.
Outfield seems to be playing awful shallow for Cam Sullivan.
Yeah, I don't know that I would do that.
And that's a ball, 1-1.
Now, sometimes on these chillier days, you're not as quite ripping through on some swings, but
And the ball don't carry quite as
yeah,
well.
we saw that on Alexander hitting a couple short ones into right.
2-1 to count.
But at the same time, an athlete like Cam Sullivan, I don't think those few degrees matter too much to him.
Riley Abfall with the pitch. And a line shot, base hit. And
Stone thinking about it.
he'll
does
stay
not.
at third, so the Buckeyes will have him loaded for Peyton Hivner, the catcher. Right fielder that time for the Spartans. Nick Jones, he did a good job of really charging that one hard and getting in there, thinking Stone might be heading to the plate.
Well, that, and we talked about them playing shallow. If he's playing deep on that, Stone probably makes it home, you know, because he's got there's further to come on that slow runner.
And that's popped up towards right field. And it
dropped.
falls, and it's a fair ball. No,
Foul
they
ball.
called it foul ball.
Yeah, he was in foul territory when he touched it.
So Peyton Hivner will head back to the plate. Buckeyes with the bases loaded, one out. Here in the bottom of the first, Alexander leading 3-0.
The drop, though, potentially saves a run. Again, if he catches that ball, Stone might be able to tag up from there. He's got the speed.
Peyton Hivner at the plate, and he fouls that one off. He's down 0-2. But at the same time, he probably feels like he has new life with the ball being dropped, and that wasn't a easy catch.
No, he
out
had
there
the range for it.
Nick Jones in right field. And strike 3 call.
Looked like a curveball dropped right in there.
Levi Snedden coming to the plate. And of course, in previous games we've seen for the Buckeyes, they've left a lot of men on base. We saw them the one game where they left the bases loaded a couple times and didn't score. And
Well, let's see
hopefully
if the
that
senior,
don't happen here.
Let's see if the senior on senior night can be the hero.
And a ground ball down the third base line. And everybody's
Yeah,
going to be
I
safe.
think he would have been anyway, besides the slide. I think he may have legged that out either way.
Base hit for Levi Snedden and an RBI. Bases
Yes, it is.
remain loaded with 2 down. And now Landon Nungester will bat.
So the other senior can try to keep it coming.
The umpires getting together. I'm not sure what they might be discussing.
Unless they think he didn't touch home plate, maybe, but everybody else obviously got their bases. He's saying safe at first, but I don't know. Did they think it hit Levi? Or asking about that? I think that was what it was. They thought it may have hit the plate or hit the batter. Either way, he was safe. Bases remain loaded. Buckeyes get their first run in. And another senior to the plate.
Landon Nungester. Swing and a miss. Buckeyes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, down by 2 runs, but they've got the bases loaded. And that bounces by
Got
the
through,
catcher.
but nobody coming. I don't think, is it Woolham out there on third?
Yes.
I don't think he saw where the ball went. Didn't want to risk it. Because it made it clear to the backstop in the air.
One pitch.
Looked like it.
And strike 2 call. He had to think about that one.
Yep. Well, even Nungas will look at it. Hey, you going to call that? I think it was a strike.
So 1-2 the count. And the Nungester to plate. And that's fouled off. Will fall inside. It does fall in play, but foul ball. Jackson Woolham at third, Cam Sullivan at second, Levi Snedden at first, but a swing and a miss. But Landon Nungester, and that'll do it for the Buckeyes. They do get 1 run, and after 1, Alexander leads 3-1.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. They also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust. Locally owned with a focus on community service, they treat you like family. Call C&J Tax and Financial Services at 740-753-2903. Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today. Protect what matters with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville, your local trusted agency for home, auto, health, life, and business coverage. Loge Insurance helps families and businesses across the area find the right policies at the right price. You'll find reliable coverage with top carriers and real peace of mind with Loge Insurance. Stop in at the office at 130 West Washington Street or call 740-753-3376. Looking for a place to call home? Farmers Bank offers competitive real estate loans with decisions made locally in Nelsonville. Their team is local, which means they know the community and will help you find the best loan for your new home. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, Farmers Bank is here to guide you through every step of the process. And when you look good, you feel good. So bring out your best at Attitudes and Company in Nelsonville. From bold color and stylish cuts to nails, brows, and all the extras, Attitudes is your go-to salon. Whether it's a quick trim or a whole new vibe, their experienced stylists make sure you leave feeling confident and refreshed. Walk in or book ahead. It's more than a salon, it's Attitudes. Visit on the Nelsonville Square or call 740-753-4434.
8, 9, and 1 coming up for Alexander here in the top of the second as Zach Richardson begins his second inning of work on the mound. Nick Jones at the plate. And that's a ball.
Richardson got off to a really nice start there in the first inning. Had a K or two, and things unraveled a bit out in the field for him, but his teammates are out there to back him up this time.
And that's a ball. 2-0.
But he's still got to hold his own.
Again, Nick Jones at the plate for the Spartans. 2-0 the count. Zach Richardson with the 2-0.
Nice
Strike.
pitch.
Richardson with the 2-1. And that's low, 3-1.
Jim, I know these players are young and invincible, but they're all out there in short sleeves. And it's cold. That wind is blowing it cold.
And that's fouled off. Count goes full.
I remember a time I used to be able to do the same. Like, what do you mean it's cold? It's not cold. But today, I'm cold.
3-2 pitch. And a ground ball. And that'll get by the first baseman. So Nick Jones aboard. And Aiden Ross will hit for the Spartans. Runner on first, nobody out here in the top of the second. Richardson out of the stretch, delivers to the plate, and that's strike one call. Spartans leading 3-1 here in the top of the second.
Runner moving.
Runner, and it's fouled back. Might have been a hit and run.
And got to come back now.
Aiden Ross at the plate. 0-2 count. Richardson the first. Trevor Boggs does a good job of coming off the bag and catching that one. Throw a little wide from Zach Richardson.
You said it right, though. Boggs did a great job of cat-like coming off.
Runner going. And that hit the runner. Or, pardon me, the batter. So he'll head on down to first. So the Spartans get the first two on here in the top of the second. And they'll have the top of the order coming up. And Noah Ray, he flew out to Levi Snedden the first time up. Richardson with the pitch, and that is a ball. Hibner, good idea, throwing it down the second as the runner out at second had a big lead. Nick Jones. A 1-0 pitch to Noah Ray. And now Richardson throws back, and they got him in a rundown.
And Sullivan might chase him down.
And they'll get him
They
there.
got him. Nicely done.
Levi
And
Sneddon,
Levi
the left
Sneddon.
fielder, came in to get involved.
The senior comes in and gets him. He said, I got you guys.
So now 1 out and a runner at first.
See the Fred Wolfe Automotive instant replay. We'll catch the end, the final tag. Well done.
So 1 out, runner at first. Noah Ray at the plate. And a shot hit to the outfield. Walker Stone pulls it in, so 2 down for the Spartans and a runner on first.
Good job.
And the pitcher for the Spartans, Riley Abfall, will bat. 2 down, runner at first. And that's popped up out of play, heading towards a vehicle on the road over there. But
Going back to that rundown play there with Levi Sneddon coming in from left field, that shows good awareness by the senior. Sometimes you can get caught watching, and the infield will take care of it, sort of thing. But him driving in from left to be part of that, and he was able to make the final out or final tag to put him down.
0-1 pitch to Riley Abfall. And that'll go foul. So 0-2 the count on Abfall. Runner at first, 2 down. Buckeyes, really good defense here.
Yeah.
The Spartans had the first 2 on, the 8 and 9 hitter, nobody out, and Zach Richardson gets the runner out at second and run down. They get him out, and then the Buckeyes get the fly ball to Walker Stone. Slow grounder to third. Throw to first. Oh. A collision at first.
So I'm not sure the runner can move up on that.
Hopefully everyone's okay. Looked like Trevor Boggs was grimacing a little bit as his running after that ball after it went by.
I think Stalter's going to ask, too, about that runner on third being able to move up. He should be on second. I don't think he should get that next base, given the collision that took place at first. Both of them look okay, which is good. They both gave Blue the sign they're good. But I do question whether that runner on third is allowed to be there. Unless they're just going to say that he would have had third anyway because of the pass ball, but I think the collision should have made that interference at best.
So the runners will be at first and third for the Spartans, 2 down. They lead 3-1, and batting is Mike McKibben. He hit at the third base the first time up. And that's a low ball one. Good to see those 2 players okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Riley Abfall running for the Spartans. And Trevor Boggs, the first baseman.
Boggs isn't someone you want to run into either. Yeah. He's good size.
And there's a shot towards Levi Sneddon. And Walker Stone. Stone dives and makes a great catch. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Absolutely.
Walker Stone with a great catch.
Yeah, we're going to have to check that one on the Fred Wolfe Automotive replay. Here you go, folks. The slide, the grab, and he got it. What a play.
Walker Stone, the Buckeye center fielder, saving some runs for Nelsonville-York. That does it for the Spartans. They lead the Buckeyes 3-1, heading to the home half of the second.
How about one more time? There's a fly, the pull, the slide. Great job. C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm with David Loge of Loge Insurance based in Nelsonville. Dave, can you help with Medicare Advantage plans or Medicare Supplement plans?
Yes, I can. We can meet at my office, over the phone, and if needed, I can come to you. I'm local and live in the area that I serve.
How much do you charge for a consultation?
No cost to you. The insurance company pays me, not you. Together, we will review your needs and options available to you.
Back here on the C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast
He
of the
takes a hit.
Buckeyes and the Spartans. Trevor Boggs leading off the bottom of the second, and he gets hit. So he heads on to first.
You tried to take him out at first base, and now you hit him?
So Trevor Boggs kind of having a rough night so far.
Well, he
the
can take it,
collision
though.
at first and then getting hit by a pitch.
That's the base runner, wasn't it? The pitcher?
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe he didn't like it.
Swing and a miss by Zach Richardson. Riley Abfall with a pitch. And that's a ball. One the count on Zach Richardson. And that's a strike. 1-2. Leadoff hitter Stevie Blair waiting on deck. Buckeyes with a runner at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Alexander up by 2. And that's a ball.
Evens
2-2
it
the
up.
count. Two pitch. And a swing and a miss. One down for the Buckeyes. Stevie Blair will bat. Runner at first, one down. Stevie Blair grounded out to shortstop the first time up. And that's popped up back behind us. It's out of play.
More of these games we do, the closer they get to coming to us. And take offense to that.
And that will land in play, but it's foul.
Going after our other camera. Luke, watch out.
Luke with a smile on his face.
Shaking his head.
Stevie Blair at the plate, runner at first, one down. And that's popped up towards right field. Oh, and he lost it in the sun, and it falls.
He did.
Trevor Boggs will be forced at second, however.
He had no other play, though. He couldn't take off on that.
Yes. And that was hit to shallow right field.
I like that, too. I don't know if our cameraman caught that one, but Boggs and the pitcher went over to dab up Boggs on the way through to say, hey, didn't mean to hit you there. Good sportsmanship shown by the two.
At the plate, Walker Stone, he had a base hit first time up. And again, an outstanding catch to end the Spartans' half of the second.
Blair goes off to second on the high throw. Yes, he did. Outstanding catch.
Seems like usually when a player makes a outstanding, spectacular defensive play and they come up the next time, they usually have a nice hit as well. Let's hope Walker Stone's able to get another hit. Fouls it off. 1-1 to count. 2 down for the Buckeyes. Runner at second. Of course, Stevie Blair with speed. If Buckeyes get a hit here, they'll probably be sending him home with 2 down. And a ground ball towards second. And Walker Stone will be safe.
Found a way on base.
The Buckeyes have him at first and third. And Jackson Woolham at the plate. He got hit the first time up. We've seen 4 hit batters so far here in the first couple innings, 2 on each team.
And don't want to see that on a good day, much less a cold day.
Walker Stone will probably be off to second base on the first pitch. And the catcher will hold on to it.
He looked like he was going to try and throw it.
So the Buckeyes with runners at second and third, and a base hit here by Jackson Woolham could tie this up with that Walker Stone speed out there at second. And that's a pop-up towards shortstop. He's calling for it, and he makes the play. So the Buckeyes leave a couple left on base. Alexander leads 3-1 after 2 innings.
For honest, dependable auto care, take your vehicle to P&J Auto Service Center in Bookville. Their certified techs handle everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. Brakes, engines, suspensions, diagnostics, and more. Customers count on P&J for straight answers, fair prices, and work done right the first time. Keep your vehicle running strong. Stop by P&J Auto Service Center at 5091 State Route 78 or call 740-753-4149. If you're stuck on the roadside, call the team that shows up fast. Doc's Towing, whether it's a breakdown, a dead battery, a flat tire, or a late night, why won't this start moment? Doc's Towing is ready 24/7 with reliable professional service. They handle cars, trucks, and light-duty towing with the care your vehicle deserves. Save the number, Doc's Towing, 740-753-2227, the help you can count on when you need it the most. C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. They also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust. Locally owned with a focus on community service, they treat you like family. Call C&J Tax and Financial Services at 740-753-2903. Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
4, 5, 6 coming up for the Spartans here in the top of the third. Cameron Chickey will lead it off for Alexander. He's the cleanup hitter. He was hit by a pitch first time up.
And just because it's fun, we're going to show the replay from that catch again to start this inning from Walker Stone. The end of the last inning.
Richardson, a swing and a miss. Strike 1 count on Cameron Chickey. Richardson delivers, and a line shot, and that'll be a base hit. Falls in front of the left fielder, Levi Sneddon. He fields and gets it back into the infield. So Cameron Chickey leads off the Spartan third inning with a base hit. Connor Barnhouse will now bat for Alexander. He had a base hit and an RBI, first time up in the first inning. Zach Richardson out of the stretch. Delivers the first pitch. Ground ball to Jackson Woolham. And the Buckeyes get to force at second. Unable to get the double play, but they do get the force out at second.
That'll work.
1 out, 1 on for Alexander.
See the turn on the Fred Wolfe Automotive Instant Replay.
Carter Abfall at the plate. He had a base hit and 2 RBIs. First time up. Throw over to first, runner back. And a shot at Cam Sullivan. He steps on the bag, goes to first, a low throw. And the runner will head on down to second. 2 down now for the Spartans. Again, a runner at second.
Missed opportunity, but they do again get the lead runner.
Again, 2 down for the Spartans. Runner at second. Bryce Stack will bat. He took strike 3 first time up. And a shot hit towards Walker Stone. He's under it. He makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Spartans. They lead the Buckeyes 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the third.
That was a little. C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm with Dave Loge of Loge Insurance here in Nelsonville. And Dave, is there a Medicare Advantage plan that's ending?
There are often changes and adjustments each year to Medicare Advantage plans. Do not panic. If you need to make a change or would like a review, give me a call and together we'll review your options.
And how much is the review?
No cost. The insurance company pays me, not you.
Call 753-3376 to schedule your plan review.
And welcome back to this Buckeye baseball broadcast presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services. Buckeyes down by 2. They'll have cleanup hitter Cameron Sullivan leading off the bottom of the third. Riley Abfall remains on the mound for the Spartans. Sullivan had a base hit his first time up. And there's a pop-up towards right field. And the right fielder makes the catch.
Good catch.
And that's Nick Jones out in right field for the Spartans. Came a long way and made the catch. Peyton Hivner now at the plate for the Buckeyes, the Nelsonville-York catcher. And that's strike 1 call.
Looked like that was right at the knees.
A 1 pitch. And that's
Lower than the knees.
low, 1-1. Riley Abfall pitching for the Spartans. The wind and the delivery, and that's inside. 2-1. really whipping.
Yep, not helping us.
And that's fouled off. Count evens at 2-2. That got something.
Yeah, got the building behind us there. Right on the front door, I think.
See if anybody answers it. Peyton Hivner at the plate for the Buckeyes, leading off the third. And that strike 3 call.
That one looked like it caught the outside corner.
So the first 2 out for the Buckeyes here in the bottom of the third. And Levi Snedden will try to get some 2-out lightning started up here for the Buckeyes. He had a base hit and an RBI. First time up.
Yep, he was responsible for that tag out in the pickle earlier. Nice little game on senior night.
That's low, ball 1.
See if he can keep it going. This at bat. Buckeyes right in it, 3-1 in the third. Trailing the Spartans.
And that's a ball. 2-0. Pitch is low, 3-0. Landon Nunguster waiting on deck for the Buckeyes. Hoping to get a chance here in the third inning. .30 pitch to Levi Snedden. And that's a strike.
Yep, made him throw him one.
This one will probably have to be right down Broadway on 3-1 to swing. And that's fouled off.
And I think that was down Broadway. He was just really ahead of it.
So the count is now full. Riley Abfall, the pitcher for the Spartans, has battled back. It was 3-0. 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. So the Buckeyes go down 1-2-3 in the third. After 3, the Spartans lead 3-1.
Protect what matters with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville, your local trusted agency for home, auto, health, life, and business coverage. Loge Insurance helps families and businesses across the area find the right policies at the right price. You'll find reliable coverage with top carriers and real peace of mind with Loge Insurance. Stop in at the office at 130 West Washington Street or call 740-753-3376. Looking for a place to call home? Farmers Bank offers competitive real estate loans with decisions made locally in Nelsonville. Their team is local, which means they know the community and will help you find the best loan for your new home. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, Farmers Bank is here to guide you through every step of the process. When you look good, you feel good, so bring out your best at Attitudes and Company in Nelsonville. From bold color and stylish cuts to nails, brows, and all the extras, Attitudes is your go-to salon. Whether it's a quick trim or a whole new vibe, their experienced stylists make sure you leave feeling confident and refreshed. Walk in or book ahead. It's more than a salon. It's Attitudes. Visit on the Nelsonville Square or call 740-753-4434.
8, 9, and 1 will be coming up for the Spartans here in the top of the fourth. All the scoring in this game so far coming in the first inning. Alexander getting 3 runs in the top of the first. Buckeyes answered with 1 run in the bottom of the first. And next couple innings, goose eggs on the board for both teams. We head to the fourth. Zach Richardson, senior for the Buckeyes. One of the 3 seniors being honored here tonight, senior night.
Yep.
Zach Richardson on the mound, again, senior, and Levi Snedden, senior in left field, and Landon Nunguster in right field, senior for the Buckeyes. So Nick Jones will lead it off here in the top of the fourth for the Spartans. Alexander up by 2, 3-1. Zach Richardson with the pitch, and that's low, ball one. One 0 pitch, and that's a strike. Count evens at 1-1. Richardson with the 1-1 to Nick Jones. And that's low, 2-1. Two-one pitch. And that's a ball, 3-1. So Zach Richardson trying to avoid the leadoff walk. 3-1 count on Nick Jones. Pitch, and that's ball 4. So Nick Jones on first base with a leadoff walk. Aiden Ross will now hit. He was hit by a pitch first time up. And the slow ground ball to the pitcher. Richardson throws to second, and they get the force.
Nicely done. Buckeyes have done a good job of that today, was getting the lead runner.
So runner at first and 1 down for Alexander, and back to the top of the order in Noah Ray. He's 0 for 2. He flew out to Levi Snedden in left and flew out to Walker Stone in center. Ground ball up the middle. Right there was Stevie Blair to pick it up and stand on the bag and get the force play. So 2 down and a runner at first.
Get the lead runner. And nothing Blair could do to try and turn that 2 any better. He had to wait for the ball to come to him. If he charges it, he's not going to be able to get the runner at second.
Riley Abfall, the pitcher for the Spartans, now batting, had a base hit last time up. He's 1 for 2. And that's popped up back out of play behind the screen. Runner at first, 2 out for Alexander here in the top of the 4th. The Spartans leading the Buckeyes 3-1. Riley Abfall at the plate, throw over to first, runner back. And that's fouled off. So the runner was attempting to steal, but he'll head back to first.
Blue had to tell him it was fouled off. He said, I got to go all the way back.
Yeah, on a cold day, he'll warm up a little bit.
Yeah. All right, after this inning, you take a lap. Next inning, I'll take a lap.
Richardson with a pitch, and that's high. 1-1. And that is low. I believe the count's 2-2. 2 down and a runner at first for the Spartans. Richardson with the pitch, and that's high. Throw down second, and runner in safely.
Yeah, I think the ball got there in time, but just off the mark.
Full count now on Riley Abfall, runner at second in scoring position, 2 down. And that's strike 3 call, and that'll do it for the Spartans in the 4th. We head to the home half of the 4th. The Buckeyes trail Alexander 3-1.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm Dave Loge with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville. Serving clients in Southeast Ohio, I can help you with your Medicare Advantage plan and Medicare Supplement plan questions and choices. If you're new to Medicare, or if you have questions on your current plan, give me a call. I'm here to help. 753-3376. There's no cost to you for your consultation. The insurance company pays me, not you. Give me a call today. 753-3376.
Welcome back to this Buckeye baseball broadcast presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services.
How was your lap, Jim? It's getting warm.
Buckeyes with 7, 8, 9 coming up. Landon Ungester, Trevor Boggs, and Zach Richardson.
They trail 3-1 here in the bottom of the 4th to the Spartans.
Swing and a miss by Landon Ungester.
Looked like he tried to wait on it.
Again, Landon Ungester, one of those 3 seniors being honored today here at Nelsonville-York. Swing and a miss.
I told you, he told me that he likes fishing. Well, that time he tried to go golfing. Play baseball.
So Landon Ungester in an 0-2 hole here, and a swing and a miss. One down for the Buckeyes, and Trevor Boggs will now come to the plate. He was hit by a pitch first time up.
Yeah, by the pitcher that tried to run into him at first base.
And as you said, the Riley Abfall went up to him.
Yes.
Showed there was no intention there.
Yeah. Oh,
And he got hit again.
Are you sure? And the pitcher's like, are you serious? Boggs is saying the same thing.
So Trevor Boggs on first base for the Buckeyes. 1 out. Zach Richardson at the plate. And that's low, ball 1. Trevor Boggs is probably thinking, did I do something to you in the past sometime?
Ran into him at first base and
of course
hit by the base.
And of course that's just part of the game.
Yeah, sure.
Obviously, Riley Abfall not intentionally trying to hit anybody, no more than Zach Richardson was when he's hit a couple batters tonight.
Well, no.
And that's high. So 3-0 on Zach Richardson. 1 down, runner at first.
And Zach's going to be holding here, and they can throw a strike.
And that's ball 4. Zach Richardson, Buckeye senior with a walk. Boggs heads on to second. And we back to the top of the order for the Buckeyes, Stevie Blair.
2 on, 1 out. Let's see if they can make some magic happen.
And that's fouled off, out of play, back behind the screen. One down. Runners first and second. Stevie Blair at the plate. Walker Stone on deck.
Bunt.
And Blair with a bunt, and that will bounce
Just
foul.
rolled foul, yeah. It looked like it might just hit that grass and stop. But I think the height of the bunt forced the bounce and got it out of bounds.
So 0-2 the count on Stevie Blair. First and second for the Buckeyes. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. And Alexander leads 3-1. Riley Abfall with the pitch. And that's strike three call. Walker Stone will now bat with two out. Runners at first and second. Seventh strikeout for Riley Abfall of the Spartans. Walker Stone at the plate. And that's low, ball one. And that's popped up out of play down the first base line. A few smiles down the way.
I think he could have had that in the air. He let it bounce. The young man there had a shot at it.
Walker
But
Stone
it's
at the
cold.
plate. And he fouls it off. 1-2 the count.
This is as nonchalant of a swing to stay alive as you can take. He's like, no, I don't like that one.
1-2 pitch. And that's low, 2-2. Trevor Boggs on second base for the Buckeyes. Zach Richardson on first, two down. Walker Stone at the plate. 2-2 pitch. And he fouls that one out of play. Two pitch. And a ground ball to the shortstop. He fields, throws to first, and they get him. So the Buckeyes down here in the bottom of the fourth. Alexander leads 3-1 as we head to the fifth.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm with Dave Loge of Loge Insurance here in Nelsonville. And Dave, is there a Medicare Advantage plan that's ending?
There are often changes and adjustments each year to Medicare Advantage plans. Do not panic. If you need to make a change or would like a review, give me a call and together we'll review your options.
And how much is the review?
No cost. The insurance company pays me, not you.
Call 753-3376 to schedule your plan review.
Top of the fifth inning, 3-1. The Alexander Spartans leading the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes. Buckeyes getting some base runners, but leaving them on the bases. Got to get them around.
Down, but just 2 runs as we head to the fifth. Of course, time will start running out here.
Yeah.
3 innings left. Unless we would go to extra innings.
Got to tie it up first. So Buckeyes' main concern right now is to keep the Spartans at this 3-run mark.
Mike McKibben will lead it off for the Spartans. He was the one that hit the shot to center field, and Walker Stone made a spectacular diving catch.
Yeah, he probably won't be watching our replay.
Zach Richardson with the pitch, and that's a ball. The line and the pitch by Zach Richardson. And that's popped up on the infield. Stevie Blair calling for it. And it falls. So Alexander gets the leadoff hitter aboard.
Looked like Blair just stepped a foot in too close, and the ball kept carrying on him from this wind. Made him reach back.
To the plate is Cameron Chickey for Alexander. He got hit by a pitch and then got a single next time up.
Good stop.
It's low and outside. Peyton Hivner, the Buckeye catcher. And a swing and a miss. 1-1, the count on Cameron Chickey. One pitch.
Oh.
And that's fouled off down the first base line right in front of us.
Little pool cue shot there.
Runner going, 1-2 pitch, and hit batter. Second time that Cameron Chickey has been hit. He'll head on down to first, and Mike McKibben will head to second.
Well, they hit Boggs twice, so we'll get McKibben twice.
So the Spartans get the first two on, nobody out here in the top of the fifth. Alexander up 3-1, and batting now is Connor Barnhouse. He had a base hit and an RBI first time up, and that's fouled off out of play.
Buckeyes and Spartans providing souvenirs. All the foul balls. Except they go get them and bring them back.
And a ground ball hit towards Cameron Sullivan at short. Fishes it, and they say safe at second. Fishes it to Stevie Blair. And the umpire ruled that the runner beat the throw to second.
Well, good job by McKibben then.
So the base is loaded for the Spartans here in the top of the fifth inning, and Carter Abfall at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a single and 2 RBIs. Swing and a miss. Of course, the Buckeyes have a force at every base, including home. And it looked like he went. And they said he did not go. So the count's 1-1. One pitch. Strike two call, 1-2. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Spartans. 1-2 pitch. And that's low, 2-2. Zach Richardson delivers the 2-2 pitch. And a ground ball. Cam Sullivan fields it, no play anywhere. Slow grounder. So a run scores, bases remain loaded, nobody out for Alexander. They lead 4-1.
Got in that grass and got super slowed.
Bryce Stack will now come to the plate. Zach Richardson with the pitch, and that's low. Gets by the catcher. Runner coming to the plate. And he's safe. Oh, and that was close.
All right, let's take a look.
Nice play by Peyton Hivner getting back to the backstop and getting that ball and making a throw to Zach Richardson.
Caught the tail end.
So the Spartans lead 5-1. Runners at second and third. Again, nobody out. Bryce Stack at the plate. Pitch, and that's fouled back. Count evens at 1-1. Pitch, and that's high, 2-1. Two-one pitch and a swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2. Second and third, nobody out for the Spartans. Buckeyes could really use a strikeout here. 2-2 pitch. And that's fouled off. Just did get a piece of that one.
You almost got it, Jim.
Bryce Stack at the plate, 2-2 count. Richardson with the delivery. And a ground ball foul down the third base line. Two-two pitch. And a line drive right at Stevie Blair, and they get to force at second.
How about that?
Nice play. They get the line drive right at Stevie Blair. He goes to Cameron Sullivan covering at second to get the out before the runner could get back. So now two down.
Better than a strikeout.
Two down, the runner at third. Nick Jones at the plate. He walked last time up. Richardson with the pitch, and that's a little bit high, I believe. 1-1 to count. The pitch, and that's high. 2-1. Two down now for the Spartans. Runner on third. Alexander leading 5-1 here in the top of the fifth. And that bounces past the catcher, and the run will score for Alexander from third base, and they lead 6-1. So now the bases are empty with two down.
Yeah, I think they ended up getting all three of those runners home, or what, two of those runners home, I should say, without a hit.
Nick Jones at the plate.
Forgot about the one getting doubled up.
And that's a strike. Full count. 3-2. and a swing and a miss. And that will do it for Alexander in the fifth. But the Spartans put 3 more runs on the board. They lead the Buckeyes 6-1.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in
C&J
Nelsonville is a
Tax
great
and
place
Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm Dave Loge with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville. Serving clients in Southeast Ohio, I can help you with your Medicare Advantage plan and Medicare Supplement plan questions and choices. If you're new to Medicare, or if you have questions on your current plan, give me a call. I'm here to help. 753-3376. There's no cost to you for your consultation. The insurance company pays me, not you. Give me a call today. 753-3376.
Back here on this C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast, the Buckeyes and the Spartans here at Nelsonville-York High School in baseball.
Well, the Buckeyes got bit a little bit there in the top half of the inning, but could have been a lot worse. They still trail now 6-1.
Riley Abfall back out on the mound for the Spartans for his 5th inning of work. He's done a nice job for the Spartans on the mound. Jackson Woolham leading it off for the Buckeyes. Take strike 1.
Buckeyes defensively in the top half were able to pull a nice double play on a line drive to Stevie Blair, who flipped it over to Sullivan to force that second.
Second pitch to Woolham is high, 1-1. And a line shot by Jackson Woolham. And the center fielder will make the catch for Alexander. That was Noah Ray.
Good job by Ray to get a beat on it, because that was a line shot from Woolham.
I thought he had the gap
Yeah,
when he first
too.
hit that. Noah Ray made a nice play on it for the Spartans. Cam Sullivan at the plate for Nelsonville-York. Had a base hit the first time up. And he takes strike 1.
That might be the best pitch Cam sees. They're not going to throw him too many like that.
Oh, 1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
That one didn't miss by much, though.
Spartans up 6-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 down for the Buckeyes. Nobody on. And that hits Cam Sullivan. He'll head to first base. That's the kind to get hit on where it hits,
would
hits
barely
your
get you.
uniform. Yeah.
Just grazed
The
you.
uniform takes the brunt of it.
Oh, no. I got hit.
So the Buckeyes with the runner at first, 1 down. Peyton Hibner at the plate for Nelsonville-York. And a shot. Noah Ray giving chase, and he'll make
Got
the
it again.
catch. And he'll throw it into first base. Ball gets away. Cam Sullivan will stay at first. So there's 2 down for the Buckeyes. Another nice catch by
Yeah.
Noah Ray.
Buckeyes got a hold of a couple now, but Ray erased both of them.
Levi Sned now batting for the Buckeyes. He's 1 for 2. Had a base hit first time up and an RBI. And a ground ball foul at the first base line. Cam Sullivan heading to second, throw down, and Sullivan in safely with the stolen base. So he gets in the scoring position with 2 down. Levi Snedden, one of those 3 Buckeye seniors at the plate. 1-1 pitch, and that's popped up towards right field. Oh,
And
it
falls.
falls. And Sullivan will hold at third. I was afraid there was going to be a collision there between the second baseman and the right fielder for the Spartans.
Job by Snedden.
So a timeout called by head coach Matt Harris of Alexander. He heads out to the mound.
Taking his time, and he's going to take the ball.
Of course, the Buckeyes have them first and third and 2 out, and the outs that the Spartans have got, the Buckeyes hit them pretty solid. So, head coach may be thinking about a change.
Looks like McKibben's going to come to the mound.
Mike McKibben.
So we'll go ahead and take a step away and thank some of our partners, and we'll be back with a new hurler on the mound. C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
Welcome back to this Buckeye baseball broadcast presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services. Levi Snedden takes off to second on the first pitch, and Cameron Sullivan will score. So the Buckeyes down 6-2.
Little double steal. Good job by Snedden to force that throw, and then Sullivan the awareness to follow up and score on it.
Landon Nungester at the plate for the Buckeyes.
We'll try to drive in his fellow senior.
And that's a ball. Pitch and a swing and a miss. 2-1 the count to Landon Nungester. And that's low. 3-1. And that's fouled out of play. 3-2. Two down, 3-2 count. Levi Snedden on second. So a base hit of any distance will score Snedden. He'll be off on the delivery to the plate. And that's ball 4.
Well, Mr. Boggs gets to step into the plate with a new pitcher. Maybe he gets a chance to swing.
He's been hit both times up. First and second, 2 out for the Buckeyes.
He sits back in the batter's box.
And a shot. And the third baseman will field it and step on the bag to end the Buckeye 5th inning. But Nelsonville-York gets a run. They trail 6-2 as we head to the 6th.
I'm Dave Loge with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville. Serving clients in Southeast Ohio, I can help you with your Medicare Advantage plan and Medicare Supplement plan questions and choices. If you're new to Medicare, or if you have questions on your current plan, give me a call. I'm here to help. 753-3376. There's no cost to you for your consultation. The insurance company pays me, not you. Give me a call today. 753-3376.
Looking for a place to call home? At Farmers Bank, we offer competitive real estate loans with decisions made right here in Nelsonville. Our team is local, which means we know the community, and we're here to help you find the best loan for your new home. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, Farmers Bank is here to guide you through every step of the process. At Farmers Bank, we understand what it takes to grow a business. That's why we offer a full range of business loans tailored to meet your needs no matter the size. Let's build your business together. Visit us at the Nelsonville Banking Center today.
When you look good, you feel good. So bring out your best at Attitudes & Company in Nelsonville. From bold color and stylish cuts to nails, brows, and all the extras, Attitudes & Company is your go-to salon. Whether it's a quick trim or a whole new vibe, their experienced stylists will make sure you leave feeling confident and refreshed. Walk in or book ahead. It's more than a salon, it's Attitudes & Company.
For trustworthy auto repair, visit P&J Auto Service Center in Buchtel. Expert service, fair pricing, and honest work. Stop by 5091 State Route 78 or call 740-753-4149 today. Vehicle give up on you? Call Doc's Towing for fast, friendly, reliable towing and roadside service day or night. Help is just a phone call away at 740-753-2227.
Back here on the C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes hosting Alexander. The baseball game here at Nelsonville-York High School. First pitch is a ball.
Top of the 6th, 6-2. The Spartans lead over the Buckeyes.
9-1-2 up for the Spartans. Here in the top of the 6th, Aiden Ross at the plate. And that's low, 2-0. Delivery, and that's low, 3-0. And that's ball 4. So Aiden Ross will head on down to first. Back to the top of the order, Noah Ray at the plate.
Well, we already don't like him. He took away 2 pretty good hits in center field. He doesn't need to get a hit here. Really good plays out there.
And that's a ball. So Zach Richardson having a little trouble finding the
5
strike zone right now.
Yep.
One-0 pitch. And a shot towards Walker Stone. And he's going to make the catch. Fires it back into the infield. 1 down, runner at first.
A little easier catch for Stone that time.
Riley Abfall.
Maybe not as fun, though.
To the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a base hit. Starting pitcher for Alexander. And that's a ball. 1-0 pitch for Richardson, and that gets by the catcher. Aiden Ross will head on down to second for the Spartans. 2-0 the count. Riley Abfall to plate for Alexander. 1 down, runner at second. 2-0 pitch, and that's a strike. Richardson with the 2-1. And a ground ball. Jackson Willem fields. And they got the runner hung up. And Cam Sullivan will make the tag after Willem tosses it to Sullivan.
Nice work by Woolham, and then Sullivan at the end.
So the Buckeyes get the lead runner. So there's 2 down and a runner at first for the Spartans. Mike McKibben at the plate. 2 down, runner at first. Spartans up by 4 runs. Top of the 6th. Throw over to first, and he's back safely.
Pretty good pickoff move, though.
Senior Zach Richardson on the mound for the Buckeyes. And it's high. One-zero pitch, and that's fouled out of play. 1-1. Buckeyes down by just four runs. If they could keep the Spartans at 6, they still got 2 bats left.
Yep.
And a shot to left field. Right there is Levi Snedden. He makes the catch. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Spartans lead 6-2.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm with David Loge of Loge Insurance based in Nelsonville. Dave, can you help with Medicare Advantage plans or Medicare Supplement plans?
Yes, I can. We can meet at my office, over the phone, and if needed, I can come to you. I'm local and live in the area that I serve.
How much do you charge for a consultation?
No cost to you. The insurance company pays me, not you. Together, we will review your needs and options available to you.
Back here on this Buckeye Baseball broadcast presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services.
Buckeyes trail by 4 in the bottom of the 6th. 6-2 is the score.
Mike McKibben for the Spartans will begin his second inning of work against the Buckeyes. Buckeyes with 9-1-2 coming up, and Zach Richardson used to be a leadoff hitter for the Buckeyes.
See if he can regain some of that confidence.
Ball one. Buckeyes like having him in that ninth hole
Sure.
because him coming up right before the top of the order.
Smart ball player, can work his way on base.
Swing and a miss.
Sometimes the most intelligent sports players can overthink it and not just react and play. And sometimes you just want to relax and just play the ball.
Richardson swings and misses. 1-2 the count. This takes one.
That's right.
And a swing and a miss.
I thought that was going to be the one right when you called it.
So one down, and the Buckeyes have Stevie Blair at the plate. Mike McKibben with the pitch, and that's high, ball one. One zero, swing and a miss.
Got out in front of it.
And that's a strike call. I think Blair thought that was inside. 1-2 pitch and a ground ball right back to the pitcher. McKibben throws to first, and there's two down now for the Buckeyes. And Walker Stone will hit. Walker Stone with a base hit first time up. McKibben with the pitch, and that's a ball.
Stone looked at maybe laying a bunt down, didn't like it.
And that's a strike, 1-1.
I think that one got in on him on a hurry.
And that bounces up there, 2-1. Feeling a little bit like football season.
Yeah.
Here tonight.
I don't mind it in football season. It's not football season. It's baseball season.
2-1 pitch, and that's high, 3-1.
Baseball season, we're supposed to be worried about the heat on the equipment.
And that is low, ball 4. Walker Stone
Finds
on
his way
first base. And Jackson Woolham will now hit. He had a shot last time to center field that was caught.
Yes, Ray made it a good play on it.
2 down, Walker Stone on first base. Jackson Woolham at the plate. And McKibben looks back, Walker Stone steps off the rubber.
And Stone immediately jumps right back off base.
And we have a timeout by the umpire. And that's low, 1-0. Throw over to first. Walker Stone back. Throw over to first, and Stone gets back in there.
Ooh.
Alexander thought they had him.
We had a pretty good angle at it, and it was close, but I do think he got his hand in there. They're going to talk about it, but I think he was safe.
I don't know if they want the base umpire to release it for an appeal to the home plate umpire, but I'm not sure what the discussion was.
That's what he was trying to do, and he's like, no.
1 ball, no strikes on Jackson Woolham. And that's a strike, 1-1. Cameron Sullivan waiting on deck for the Buckeyes.
He would like the opportunity to drive in some runs.
And that's low, 2-1. McKibben with the 2-1. Ground ball up the middle, shortstop.
Right
Fields it
to
and
him.
steps on the bag. And that'll do it for the Buckeyes in the 6th. We head to the 7th and final inning of play. Alexander leading 6-2.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm with Dave Loge of Loge Insurance here in Nelsonville. And Dave, is there a Medicare Advantage plan that's ending?
There are often changes and adjustments each year to Medicare Advantage plans. Do not panic. If you need to make a change or would like a review, give me a call and together we'll review your options.
And how much is the review?
No cost. The insurance company pays me, not you.
Call 753-3376 to schedule your plan review.
Welcome back to the C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of Senior Night here at Nelsonville-York.
Yeah. And Buckeyes hanging in there with the Spartans, trailing 6-2 in the 7th inning, top of the 7th inning now. And they had dropped the one to Alexander on the road there 10-0, so already a better showing. The Buckeyes coming off of their first victory from last night's game. Got a win over River Valley at River Valley.
And River Valley, not a bad club.
No.
4, 5, and 6 up for Spartans here in the 7th. Cameron Chickey leads it off, and that's low, ball 1. He's been hit by a pitch 2 times up, and he got a base hit the other time up. Pitch and a ground ball. Zach Richardson fields, fires it over to Trevor Boggs, and he makes the catch for out number 1.
Good play.
Great play by Zach Richardson, coming off that mound like a cat after that ball. Connor Barnhouse now will hit for the Spartans. He has 2 base hits and an RBI. And that's popped up towards Levi Snedden. He's under it, calling for it, and makes the catch. So now Carter Abfall will bat. He's 2 for 3, and he has 3 RBIs for Alexander. 2 down, nobody on here in the top of the 7th. Alexander leads 6-2. Zach Richardson with the pitch. And that's popped up out of play, back behind us. Strike 1. The 1 pitch by Zach Richardson, and that's low, 1-1. Getting Carter Abfall's knocked in half of the Spartan runs, 3 RBIs, 2 for 3 on the day. Nobody on, 2 out for Alexander. And a ground ball to Cam Sullivan at short. He'll fire it on over to Trevor Boggs, and that'll do it for the Spartans. 1-2-3 by the Buckeyes against the Spartans in the top of the 7th. We head to the Buckeyes' final at bat. They need 4 runs to tie this game up or 5 to win it.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
Back here at Nelsonville-York High School on this C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of the Buckeyes and the Spartans in baseball action. So Mike McCumbern on the mound for the Spartans, beginning his 3rd inning of work, trying to close it out for Alexander. Cam Sullivan will lead it off for the Buckeyes. Cam Sullivan has been hit by a pitch. He's 1 for 2 with a base hit. And that's low, ball 1. One-0 pitch, and that's low, ball 2. Two-0 pitch to Cameron Sullivan. And that's fouled off, 2-1.
Caught the blue.
And hopefully he's okay. Sound like groaning just a little bit. As we've talked before, you got a lot of equipment on, but there's still some flesh that it can get.
That bounced off and got him in the leg. But he just now did his hands come off his hips, so he was not going to reach down for it. He's like, I'm fine. On a cold day, too.
That's what I was about ready to say. That hurts anyway, let alone on a day like today. So 2-1 to count on Cameron Sullivan. He's leading off the 7th for the Buckeyes. 6-2, Alexander leading. 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
This should be a really nice pitch for him to swing at. He needs base runners. That's a good pitch to swing at.
And Noah Ray blocking the sun, and he makes the catch. So 1 down for the Buckeyes, and now batting Peyton Hivner.
Noah Ray is no fun out there.
Peyton Hivner, he had a hard shot at Noah Ray in center field last time up, but it was caught.
We know you're good.
McCumbern with the pitch, and that's a strike. Mike McCumbern with the 0-1. And that's strike 2 call. Peyton Hivner down 0-2. The pitch. Then that's strike 3 call. So Levi Snedden will come to the plate. The Buckeyes down to their final out.
They are. Let's see if he can put some senior magic together. He's had a nice day today.
He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. He's played a nice left field. And you think about, again, the little things when the Buckeyes had the rundown going on in the second, between second and third. And Levi Snedden came flying in to help out in the rundown. Buckeyes got the out. 0-1. And a ground ball to third. He makes the play, throws the first, and a nice dig by the first baseman of Alexander. That was Cameron Chickey on the dig, and that'll do it. Alexander defeats the Buckeyes 6-2 here at Nelsonville-York High School.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm Dave Loge with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville. Serving clients in Southeast Ohio, I can help you with your Medicare Advantage plan and Medicare Supplement plan questions and choices. If you're new to Medicare, or if you have questions on your current plan, give me a call. I'm here to help. 753-3376. There's no cost to you for your consultation. The insurance company pays me, not you. Give me a call today. 753-3376.
Back here at Nelsonville-York on the C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast. Spartans defeat the Buckeyes 6-2. Buckeyes gave a better showing tonight against the Spartans than they did over at Alexander High School.
And had plenty of chances out there. Got a lot of base runners. Just a couple of errors in those innings that really made the difference for the game.
It's time for our players of the game, and also we'll have a play of the game in this.
Yes,
one.
absolutely.
Players of the game, which is sponsored by C&J Tax and Financial Services and Fred Wolfe Automotive. Our player of the game for Alexander is Carter Abfall. He had 2 hits in the game for Alexander and knocked in 3 of their 6 runs. Carter Abfall, our player of the game, and we give an honorable mention to Riley Abfall, the starting pitcher for Alexander.
Yeah.
Did a fine job while he was pitching.
Well, Mr. Boggs would argue that one.
And our player of the game for Nelsonville-York, Levi Snedden, a senior for Nelsonville-York.
Yes.
He had 2 hits in the game and had an RBI for the Buckeyes.
Caught everything that was out there in left field that went his way, and also was involved in that run down at third, and he made the out there too.
And our play of the game, Walker Stone, with a spectacular diving catch in center field.
No doubt. That'll be posted. You'll check those out on the highlight.
So, again, the Spartans come away with the win over Nelsonville-York. And Buckeyes dropped to 1-14 overall, 1-9 in league play. Alexander, they up their record to 7-13 overall and 3-8 in the Ohio Division of the TVC. And once again, it was senior night here at Nelsonville-York, and again, we thank and appreciate and honor our seniors, our 3 seniors, Levi Snedden, Landon Nungester, and Zach Richardson. Again, the Spartans defeat the Buckeyes by a final score of 6-2 in this baseball game at Nelsonville-York. For Luke Duncan on camera and Joe Higgins, our director, this is Jim McCumber saying, so long, everybody.